Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're playing Consortium today. Let's watch this intro.
Imagine a future where we have solved many of the problems plaguing humanity today. Food and energy are issues of the past, and human beings have established orbital and lunar colonies. We here at IDGI have invented a satellite capable of transporting you to this not-so-distant future, and the rest is up to you.
Interesting concept. So, apparently, you have this ability in this game to move through the future via satellite. That doesn't make a lot of sense, but whatever. You have this alignment changes. So basically what this game is, or it seems like it is it's going to be kind of a lower graphic version of some of what I think... Oh, what's the name of that game? It was very popular. Not No Man's Sky. That's too new. Mass Effect. That's the game. This is a low graphics version, I think, of something like Mass Effect. Interesting point here, the closed captions only has subtitles only as an option, which seems weird. Maybe on a different language, since there are two language settings. You could get better, but I don't even know how you change the language, so that is also weirdness. Mostly this game recognized everything that should be the way it should be, but here's an interesting thing. It tells you what the setting you're changing is before you can change it on everything, which is slightly annoying, and also it's almost impossible to read. I mean, if you're having trouble seeing that light gray text on the green background, you are not alone. From my instances, I don't like frame buffering. You never know what the highest high is on some of these things. Some of them are high, some of them are very high. Page pool memory, like all of this probably not necessary. And then getting back to the apply button. Took it a while there. It shouldn't do that. And controller settings, we're using an Xbox One controller. Scheme A works. Scheme B also apparently works. So far so good. This is a shooter, first-person shooter / RPG. The about page is a little weird here, and notice the text in this is white on a green background, which makes a lot more sense than green on it, gray on the green background. This looks like it's a half joking about and half legal about, which seems really ridiculous. And completed streams, we haven't done any, so my guess is the idea is to play it multiple times. First time. You're about to activate a temporal rift through space and time. You'll be allowed to unprecedented access to an alternate version of Earth in the year 2042. You will be given speech and motor control over another human being within this other world, and you will be responsible for altering or improving upon their world's regular course of events through informed action. This decision is not to be taken lightly. Everyone you're about to meet with is real, and everything you do will affect countless lives with limited consequences. By pressing agree, you're accepting the responsibilities henceforth. More info. Like, this is very, very similar to Omicron and Nomad, so I don't know why they want to make things feel real. This doesn't help people with slight mental problems at all, and it's not good for kids either to lie to them and say this isn't this stuff is true when it shouldn't be. Games are games. Games are fiction. Games are entertainment. They always will be. You're not really controlling people. You don't need to tell people that you're really controlling people. Don't lie, game. It doesn't add anything to the investment of the experience. If people are so unimaginative that they cannot put themselves in the shoes of a fictional character that they're controlling, then they shouldn't probably be playing video games at all. They probably have some mental problems. Man, this loading it just kind of locks up. Maybe my video settings are too high. Once we actually get in the game, that will be laughable from what I've seen as the screenshots, but we'll see. WASD, even though I'm using the control stick, so right stick to change your vision, and left stick to move. So this is working better than Binary Domain, another game I played. Oh, did I get to the point where I said this was one of the games that I got for free? And that's why I'm playing it this for November, Thanksgiving. It's one of the games I've gotten for my channel for free. Not because I'm a YouTube critic or anything like that, but simply because some games are made free. You can see that most of them are low quality and not worth playing. That's kind of cool. The language is changing over time, or maybe an alien language. And we've stopped our ability to walk now. Something creepily crawls to me. I kind of wonder if maybe these scenarios change and there's different scenarios that happen each time, or if it's one scenario and you play as different characters. So yeah, some games are free on Steam sometimes you get it from the Humble store, and communication via...
Much better. Not so sorry to wake you, Bishop.
It's not terrible,
know about our little
but it's pretty bad.
And that's the latest from here in London. I'm Malcolm Thomas.
Worry? No, Bishop. There's nothing to worry about. Not unless you're afraid of a couple crummy American F-35s piloted by a group of washed-up mercenaries. A few more bad apples who wish the war never ended. It's just another day in the Consortium.
Like, so we're on an airplane in the future?
To escort us through Bulgaria. It's a long story, but let's just say the leader of this particular crew has a very strong disliking for our way of doing things. He likes to think he's doing the people of Bulgaria a service by pestering us, but really, they're as fed up with him as the K and I are.
Let's see. Let's just go with this one.
We just met 2 hours ago. Okay. Someone's a little eager. So let's get you suited up and ready to kick some homeless arse. Here are your basic
I don't want
Consortium tools.
beat up on homeless people.
BUS and assault helmet, all specifically tailored to fit you nice and snug.
Like, what am I wearing right now? Like, what was I wearing before then? Let's answer this question.
Yes, I did. The group we're up against here are unofficially called the Homeless Mercenaries. Hey, no problem.
Let's
Now,
just try to get
Pawn
through this
7
first
and I have
part.
some CCU maintenance to take care
This
of in
is
the
a
lower
pretty
floor.
long tutorial if
Feel
you were
free
going
to
to play
wander the
multiple
ship and meet your new
times.
crew, or maybe hit up the virtual trainer and complete your bishop training scenario. The VT is at the end of the hall, next to the elevator. Oh, and don't forget to go and get your CMC from the K. You can find her in mission operations.
Wow.
At the end of the hall.
Too many
right.
abbreviations. And she just automatically unlocked that door. I thought I'd be a little creepy and see if I could close and lock the door on her and see what would happen. And man, that is a slow load into the screen, and then I think I'll need like, what are these? Are these characters? Or are these news? Like, I have no idea what I'm looking at. So, a game like this doesn't look terrible, but it also feels like that it might just be, a lot of this could have been done easily. Well, not easily, that's the wrong term. Could have been done using some of the older middleware softwares, like, but it seems pretty consistent. A lot of blue here. And so I'm in this suit. There's somebody else's bed. The
Good
left
afternoon,
stick.
sleepyhead.
The left stick is to interact with people.
Yes, Bishop? What can I do for you?
And they've got you named as Bishop, and
And hello again to you. Oh, and Merry Christmas.
and they're still celebrating Christmas in the
Well,
future,
now,
apparently.
aren't you the tall, dark, and friendly one?
So pawn 19.
You said it, not me.
Alignment
Anyway,
plus
if you don't
3.
mind, I have to go check in with Rook 9 now. Hey, and try to avoid pawn 1 if you want to keep from screaming at someone on your first day.
So they all have these like code names, and so you can walk around this this area and apparently recycle things, which I don't know what recycling is doing particularly. We've got subtitles for the Heart of Hearing, probably being slightly helpful. Utility full. So I've recycled everything now. Tab to open inventory. Let's find out what the tab button is. I'm having to go back to the mouse a lot here. Like, the mouse isn't controlled by the controller. Let's see. Condition 100%. Condition 100%. Equipment information. I don't think I'm in the right menu, actually. And I don't know what we're really doing. Alright, right stick crouches down. The keys are still kind of... Alright, left, right to punch. So if I want to do that... Left bump, right bump don't seem to do anything. D-pad doesn't seem to do anything. And... nothing seems to be here. It's a little weird that we're flying in airspace of some sort. I kind of feel like we would like have more of a reason. And then I don't like that you're getting this satellite interference stuff. You can't go into people's rooms if they don't want you, if they've locked you out. Can't go into the exterior. I tried to play Mass Effect 1 and these just automatically open and close for you, I guess. And it wasn't the greatest.
First things first, here is your Consortium Mind Communicator.
Okay.
Please, just call it a CMC. Hearing Consortium Mind Communicator over and over just gives me a headache. Consortium officers only need to think what we'd like to say to each other, and the CMC will do the rest.
Interesting.
Okay, 6. Before you move on to something else, I wanted you to officially meet Rook 9, Captain of Zenlil.
G'day, B. Glad to have you here with us. And the name is actually Wade. Just stick to Wade. Lay off the Rook 9 nonsense, eh? Where do you think the pilot would be, mate? The CMC you just stuck in your ear can transmit as far as the bloody moon. We've tested it. Yeah, I have those days too. Don't worry though, mate. Kirill blusters a lot, but he's pretty much harmless. Once the boss deals with our friend Angela,
I don't like how the dialogue is kind of small at the top.
Well, they gone. I really miss having someone to drink with.
Wade! Just stop right there, please. He's only kidding, 6. Or at least he better be.
So hey, all kidding aside, give me just a few minutes to finish up this diagnostic, then I'd like to get a look at you in person.
For now, I want you to walk around a little and meet your new crew. Most of them are eager to meet you.
So, it seems like you're gonna do multiple scenarios.
Sorry, 6. Access to the command interface will not be granted unless absolutely necessary. I'd rather like to avoid a repeat of what Bishop 8 did the last time we saw Angelov.
So you're kind of in this airplane
That is the holographic situation room. It's where you can watch dirty Holovitz when you're bored and feeling lonely.
Whoa, I am listening to this, you know.
Oh, hey, boss. I was just telling the bishop about the dirty Holovitz.
All jokes aside, the Holo Situation Room is actually for mission briefings and debriefings, usually led by the King or the Queen.
I was getting to that part, I
King
swear I
or
was.
Queen.
You know it as well as I do, Patricia.
Do you really want to get into this now? She could come back from the crawl at any second.
Do I look like I care? Let her hear me. I do not deserve this kind of treatment, and it's time she understands this.
And this is pawn
What kind
4.
of treatment?
And this is
You've only
pawn
been
32.
here a month and you're already complaining.
She does not need to treat us like ants to be stomped on.
Can we just get back to work, please?
Fine. But I will not let her push me around anymore.
Yes, whatever you say.
Pawn 32. Like, I don't like the idea of naming your crew Pawn 32. Let's see, missile pawn. It seems like every time you do something, you potentially trigger a glitch or two. This is the privacy guard area. Active. Are these prisons?
Mon Dieu! Bishop, you startled me. I was only doing some maintenance?
Let's see.
I don't know. Something that's been stuck in my head for a few days now. I must have heard it somewhere. Oh, you noticed that, did you? Fine. We only have one official washroom to use, Bishop. One. And the lights in the washroom are currently broken, plus we often have up to 20 officers aboard at the same time.
Oh, why is
One of
this
the smart
glitching
ones
going
coming down
on?
here.
Come on, game. Like, Can we turn this off, please? Like... No? I gotta look at this game through this glitching the whole time?
If you want, call it a pet peeve of mine. Now I should really get back to my duties. Bishop, try and have yourself a good first day.
So you're talking to a lot of people, and you can have the option to know if you're getting people on your side or not. So is this a bathroom, or is this a prison? Or is this both a bathroom and a prison? Like, the bars imply to me that it might be a prison and a bathroom. Let's see. He is probably one of the creators of the game. Possibly some of the other creators of the game. So it's tight quarters, certainly.
Bishop 6, welcome to the medical bay.
Medical bay.
This place is disastrous. I do apologize.
Oh, come on, Kieran. Greet our new bishop.
Bishop? It's nice to see you again.
And see, sometimes... let's see.
Yes. It is a 32-inch Toshiba from 1995. One of the many televisions I've managed to acquire over the years. The best in my collection is a 3-inch General Electric Octagon from 1928.
Notice he is actually proud of that fact?
You're what?
Haha. Let's just break the fourth wall.
If this is true, then what are you doing here?
Yes, Bishop, indulge him.
Playing a video.
So, you are saying that we are in some sort of pseudo-matrix scenario. Are you Neo?
What is a matrix scenario, and who is...
Wow, he's referencing the movie Matrix.
Fascinating. And how did you initiate transport? Some sort of device or vehicle? Maybe a phone booth?
Kieran, you realize he's only kidding around, right?
Yeah.
Excellent. This rift to another dimension is thus created by your satellite, or does the satellite merely utilize something already present in space?
Oh, can we please change the subject now?
Let's see. I don't know how it works.
I recognize that. Good choice. And it is interesting that there are 21 of these packets. I wonder why that is.
Interdimensional Games? You really remember them, Kieran? It was before my time, but they had that game, Anti-War. My father used to talk about it all the time.
Advertisement.
It was one of his favorites.
So the connection is made on this end, through the king of the Consortium. I did not expect this turn of events.
Interesting.
Absolutely fascinating.
It's not fascinating, it's ridiculous. You're both ridiculous and crazy.
Now, we've got a lot more cleaning to do around here.
Oh, you mean you do? I will return to my command VR, if there's nothing else you need, Bishop.
Interesting.
A good day, Bishop. It was really nice meeting you.
I lost some alignment in that conversation, but whatever. And anytime I interact with something for no real reason, it seems like it just moves you around. So, like, honestly, I'm missing the actual gameplay here. That this is a lot of conversation, obviously. And kinda, I guess, in Mass Effect, so in a similar way, Mass Effect was just too much conversation for me too. Jeez. How do you get up to that one? I guess you have to crawl up and in. There's no button to jump though, so I needed to go up higher. Let's come in here and load a scenario. Where's the mouse? We're into a loading section again, and problematic loading screen that locks up. Maybe I could turn down the memory paging or something and get that to not happen.
Welcome to the
I don't
introductory
see a reason.
Consortium Bishop training scenario. I'm Rook 25, and I'll be your guide for today.
Alright. Teach me how to actually play the game. Space to jump. There's literally no button on the controller that's having me jump. So let's go look at the options. Again, like scheme. I can't read any of this. Let's try scheme B. Ah, scheme B works a lot better as far as jumping.
Your personal containment unit can store matter in energy form and has built-in healing and repairing functions. It is also capable of transforming small, solid matter objects directly into utility energy.
This is a
See
holodeck.
the floating pieces of junk around the platform.
Ah, and it can suck in multiple things, which is cool. If you can line them up right. And
that mean-looking robot is about to shoot you. That looked like it hurt. Use utility energy to power your medical nanites. Either select the numbered slot on your HUD to auto-heal your injuries over time, or select individual organs to heal from your inventory.
Alright, so I have some damage, and let's see what.
The battle utility suit
B
and
button
assault
works to
helmet
heal.
represent your basic combat protection gear.
And this guy is glitched. And like I guess I needed to pick up the helmet and pick up this. Alright.
If you want to fix damage gear, either select the numbered slot on your HUD to auto-repair your armor over time, or select individual armor pieces to repair from your inventory.
And so that's the Y button. Yeah, you really needed to start here from the launch screen. Like, repairing useless. Alright, where are we now? And this still isn't the best tutorial ever, but it isn't as terrible. You must protect the civilians.
Consortium Energy Assault Rifle, or SEER, is your best non-lethal combat solution.
So here's our happy little civilians.
Mode, the SEER projects a multi-target sonic pulse that can knock down nearly any unshielded enemy. Now incapacitate these virtual bad guys.
Firing Nope, I'm not firing.
After bringing your enemies down, get up close and stick them with nanites to incapacitate them indefinitely. Notice that you can inject multiple targets simultaneously.
There's a lot of use of words here, nanites. And so you can search them afterwards and pick up things like an RPG.
Car is your ultimate combat weapon. And unlike the Seer, it does not need utility energy to function and instead requires physical ammunition. Go grab one now.
And like, I think I did the wrong thing there. I think they wanted me to pick up a different gun. Or full. And if you just hold down Y, you will repair all of your armor.
Nice work, Bishop. Kinetic assault rifle or car.
Left click for armor piercing weapons.
Tearing bad guy shields to shreds. It is also equipped with Consortium issue non-lethal shock grenades that can fire just about any type of grenade on the market. Now, use the car to either kill or incapacitate these virtual bad guys.
So I don't think I've got any of the right weapons. And while that knocked him over with a powered thing, like, I don't think that was the thing I was supposed to do. Ooh, you have to use left bump. And then what? Okay, left bump and then right trigger. Apparently. What a combination. And see, I'm not sure what the take all button here is. If you were gonna take everything. Like, it seems like left stick might take all and right stick might start. Let's see. Like, recycle all with the right stick. Left stick takes everything, puts it in your inventory. We've got all kinds of guns now.
And that's it.
There we go.
You're done. Good luck out there.
Incapacitate. This is a terrible system, really. Just awful system to have to do so much extra work just to take down an enemy. You would never want to do first person shooting violence like this. And while I'm incapacitating this guy, I'm failing horribly with everybody else. And it seems like this is just going to go on forever. There's 3 civilians remaining. Let's just get away from them. Keep ourselves alive. It's really just turned into a a, I guess, training scenario. Let's let him hurt me. These guys aren't even really hurting me. Like, slowly now, it's taking me down to 0. If this was the real you would have died. Civilians remaining -1. Alright. So you can't even get out of the scenario by dying. And exit. So the first person shooting and the RPG elements are not good enough. Kind of the same thing as Mass Effect 1, and Mass Effect 2 tried to improve that a little bit, and I think maybe by the time they got to Mass Effect 3 they had finally gotten it decently.
I've been keeping a line open on our 2 fighter escorts outside, hoping they'd break the silence and speak to Angelov. Well, one of them just did. And, well, you gotta hear this for yourselves. Tell me if you want me to patch the recording through your CMC.
And now it says up
right,
to choose your dialogue. Yeah, this is a better system.
This is Operation Forerunner calling for Angelov. Come in, Angelov.
What do you want? I told you to be silent until the next phase.
I know, sir, but I'm having second thoughts about all of this. Their plane is, well, it's very large, sir.
And so the harder it will fall, yes? Remain where you are, or... Wait a minute. Is this line secure? Did you run this call through the program I told you to use?
Oh, no, sir. I guess I did not. I'm sorry, sir.
Just hold your position and wait till the next phase. And wait. If you're listening to this, and I know that you are, you can tell your knight that her new bishop is about to have a very bad day.
All right, everyone. That puts us on high alert. I want you all prepared for whatever this next phase turns out to be.
Yes, boss. But you won't catch me worrying. All right, V. I've unlocked my sanctum. Cockpit. Come by and say hi.
Yeah. Okay, Mum. Look, we need to say goodbye now. No. Don't tell me to shut my mouth. It's not nice. No, Mum, you need to rest. Yes, rest is good. We'll talk later tonight, or when you're feeling better.
He's talking to his mother.
Goodbye, Mum. Sorry about that, V. Welcome to the nerve center of everything Zenlil. You see all those buttons and switches all over the place? I actually know what they do. Every one of them. How's that for impressive?
So, you can even do more options to sort things. Alright, enough of this though. Like, there's some major flaws here. Like, if half of the element is going to be the first person shooting part of the game, I'm not willing to put up with that. If this,
so B,
with the other half being,
I need to concentrate on.
With the other half being conversations, the graphics need to be a little bit better than this. This isn't awful, but it's not good enough. And then this visual glitch that's happening right now and the breaking of the fourth wall certainly don't help either. The controls are sort of a mess, but not as bad as some of the other games that I've gotten for free and tried to play lately. It feels like these scenarios are like going to change out and be different.
You know where I am.
Later.
Hey, if you wouldn't mind, would you do me a quick favor and go and look inside Bishop 8's old cabin? Something or someone just tripped the panel sensor on 8's bus locker.
I don't like the rook and bishop elements too, and this game is almost convincing me to play it, but because it just continuously gives you more objectives and more things to do. But it's just too rough, just way too rough. So that's going to be where we end this. I'm not going to play this anymore. I think maybe if you really love Mass Effect and you wanted something like that, and you might consider something like this, but nah, not for me. I didn't like Mass Effect that much in the first place, and I'm sure even the fans of Mass Effect after Mass Effect Andromeda aren't too happy with it either. And also, I guess the comparison is slightly different because this seems like it's just going to be humans in the future on an airplane instead of aliens. Maybe we'll run into some robots, but that's about it. That's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.